We'll get started. Thank you, Ayush, Vinita, Lakshay. Happy to see you all again. Thank you, Vinita, for taking the class last Sunday. I was at Ayush's place. We had a big program there. And I think I shared the video also. I'm not sure if you all got a chance to see that. Lakshay also came from Alachua. Thank you. Happy to see you, Lakshay, as well, after long. Where are you driving or traveling?
We went to the store, so we're going back.
Sorry, went to temple?
We went to a store, so I'm going back.
Oh, the store. Okay. Nice. Haribol, Uthar, Prabhu. Good to see you as well.
Hare Krishna.
Are you okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very nice. Okay, so like always, we will chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and then we'll have some discussion. Okay, so let's take our Japamala and try to chant from our heart, from our mouth, from our ears. Try to listen and try to absorb in the transcendental holy name. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashada Deshtarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram. Yeah, you can unmute also while chanting. You can unmute. It's very nice to do it together.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna
Hare Krishna, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shiva Sagrada Shiva Sagrada Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschad Deshatarini Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalayi Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paramakha Vasudeva Param Jnanam Vasudeva Param Tapa Vasudeva Paro Dharmo Vasudeva Param Tapa Vasudeva Param Gatihi. Hare Krishna. So happy to see all of you. Karina, Rama, Vinita, Mishti, Ethereal, Mehul, Ayush, Athar, Sahas, Navya, Lakshay, Sampada. How is everyone doing today? Everyone happy, comfortable? Anyone wants to share anything really exciting. Okay, thanks for turning on your cameras. It really helps me to see all of you. So eager, so attentive. Okay. How many of you are using laptops at this moment? Okay, quite a few of you. How many are using mobile phones at this moment? Is my voice audible? There's some connection issues, I guess. Can you all hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. 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 So I was thinking today to expand on this topic of the real way to acquire knowledge, right? Some of you may have already discussed that, or we may have covered that in the previous classes at some point. And we will cover a beautiful verse from Canto 11 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which talks about Shabda Praman, or talks about taking shelter. Well, sorry, there is some network issue. Can you hear me now? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we're talking about, how many of you have heard this word Shabda Praman? Anyone has heard? Okay, Navya, Mishti. Okay, so we'll try to cover that with some reference from the Holy Scriptures. Okay, but before that, anyone wants to recite any new verses which you covered in the last week or two? If you memorized any new verse, any takeaways from the last class, anything you want to share before we get started? Any takeaways from the last class? Did anyone learn any, or the last 1 or 2 sessions? I want some engagement. Yes, Karina, please tell.
Prabhuji, I wasn't here for the last few classes, but from the last class I was in, Vinita was like the leader of the class, and what we were talking about is the story of the Shimantika jewel, and we talked about like lessons we can learn from it. I don't know like all, but I think some were like I don't know how to say it. I'm kind of confused right now because I was like a week ago, but we were talking about like lessons from the story and stuff like that.
Any one lesson you recall? Okay, who recalls at least any one lesson? Navya recalls. Okay, please tell.
I remember that you shouldn't spread rumors like
Mm.
like he was doing.
Who was doing? Who was spreading rumors?
Satyajit.
Okay, very nice. We should not spread rumors. Shall I tell a quick story about it? Spreading rumors. You know, one time there was this is more like a story to learn this lesson that we should not spread rumors about, especially when we are not sure of things, right? Satyajit was not sure, but he kind of blamed that Krishna has stolen that, right? So one time there was one lady who was complaining about the other lady, that this lady is very bad and good for nothing and always stealing others' property, always, you know, and it was all rumor. There was no factual evidence behind it, right? And then she had spread the word everywhere. And you know how gossip spreads, how these things spread faster. Good things spread slowly. But if you tell, hey, I'm going to tell you something, you know what? This happened. Don't tell anyone. I'm just telling you because you're my friend, but don't tell anyone, right? It will spread much faster, right? So like that, this lady had defamed the other lady like anything. And then all those accusations which she had put against the other lady turned out to be false, right? And then what happened? She reached to a guru and asked that actually had said all these bad things, but they were false. But you know what I did? I apologized. I apologized to her. And the guru said, okay, okay, what to do? But then Guru gave her a nice lesson. He gave him a paper, like a blank sheet of paper. He said, then you cut this into multiple pieces, make hundreds of pieces, right? And on your and when you are coming tomorrow to the ashram, to the Guru's ashram, it was like a 2-mile walk, right? So while you start your journey from your home to the ashram, what you do, there are hundreds of pieces from one paper. You, while you're walking, keep spreading these. Just keep throwing this one as you're walking along your journey, right? Is that fair? Everyone getting this? And she did that. And then she was at the Guru's ashram. And then the Guru said, at the end of the day, now you have to go back and collect all those 100 pieces of paper. And guess what? Is it doable? It's not doable. Why? Yes, Karina?
Because there's so much that it wouldn't be able to like be done, and also maybe like during the day while she was at the ashram, like people could like turn it over, like the wind can like blow it away and stuff like that.
Very nice. Yeah, so many things could have happened, right? And especially these are like tiny paper pieces. These are not like bricks, right? Even if it was bricks, 100 bricks, it'll be still hard to find them, right? Someone could have taken, maybe some bird could have picked, maybe the wind could have blown, maybe the water could have blown, maybe, so many agents of nature, maybe it stuck someone's shoe, it stuck someone's, whatnot. And it's practically impossible. So the Guru told exactly that's what it means when we. Is Rama, you say something? You're unmuted. So the Guru told us exactly what happens when we spread a rumor. It will go in different directions, right? From one person to 10 more, from 10 more to 100 more, 100 to 1,000, and like that, everyone will add their spice and flavor to it. You know that how that goes? If I tell a message to Mishti, Mishti passes on to Karina, Karina passes on to Mehul, Mehul passes to Rama, Rama passes to Atar. Have you tried that game? And it's different. Is it not? Have you ever played that game? Yes. So that's how, if some message, the original message could have been something, but by the time it goes to 10 layers further, it's totally distorted. What to speak when someone is telling a rumor. So therefore, in short, just saying apology, like intelligent people are humble, and the best thing is to try to avoid the mistake rather than trying to rectify the mistake. Of course, if unknowingly, unintentionally the mistake happens, then recourse is to ask for rectification. But better than rectification, at least we should not repeat mistake. And if there is a possibility, we should try to avoid the mistake. Satyam buriyat, priyam buriyat, hitam buriyat. So which conditions were true in case of Satyajit? Was he falling? Which was he falling? Satyam, priyam, or hitam? Satyam is truthful, priyam is pleasing, hitam means beneficial. Which conditions were true in the case of Satyajit spreading rumors about Krishna? How many of you know this verse, Satyam, priyam, hitam? Are you able to? You've discussed that verse, right? Multiple times. Mishti, you want to share? Which verse is that?
I think it's 17.15. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyaya bhisanam cheva vanmayam tapa uchyate.
Very nice. 17.15 from Bhagavad Gita. Anyone knows the meaning of that verse? Okay, please tell.
I think it means like you have to in the speech, what we should be careful that our speech is pleasing, beneficial, truthful, scriptural, like regularly reciting scriptures, and one more thing I forgot. And yeah, not causing harm to anybody.
Very nice. So what conditions were fulfilled in this case, Satyajit's case, if any at all? Are you all following? So was Satyajit speaking truth? No. Was it pleasing? No. Was it beneficial? His intent was certainly very selfish. Anyway, so that just came from the rumor thing. Okay, let's jump on to today's topic. Is that okay? We'll talk about the different ways to attain knowledge, and we'll cover this beautiful verse. Prabhupada quoted this many, many times. So we'll try to read, understand, and try to dwell on this verse. I'll read, and then few of you can read, and then others will read the translation and purport. Tasmad gurum prapadyeta jigyasu shreya uttamam shabde parecha nishnatam brahmani upa samshrayam. Tasmad gurum prapadye jigyasu shreya uttamam shabde parecha nishnatam brahmani upa upasam shreyam brahmani upashamashrayam. Okay, who will try to recite this? Raise your hand if you want to recite the verse, maybe 2-3 of you. Okay, Atar, Navya, and Mishti. Go ahead.
Tashmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jijnashu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Pare Cha Nishnatam Brahmani Upasa Upasam Ashrayam.
Very nice. Next.
Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jijnasu Shreyotamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani Upasham Shreyam.
Very nice. Next.
Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jignasu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Parecha Nishnatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam.
Very nice. Okay, translation. Who would like to read the translation? Karina? Yes.
Therefore, any person who seriously desires real happiness must seek a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of a bona fide guru is that he has realized the conclusions of the scriptures by deliberation and is able to convince others of these conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material considerations, should be understood to be a bona fide spiritual master. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Okay. So a few things in this. Did everyone hear and saw and read that? Raise your hand if you heard and read. Okay. Who would like to say a few thoughts from what you just read, heard? And you know, like half of you, your videos are off. I don't know why, but certainly, like if one turns off, then others think it's okay to turn off the video, right? It is not okay, right? Unless you have already asked me, right? Or you have a very strong reason to do so. Otherwise, it's not okay. I don't want that to become a normal behavior, right? So please try to understand me, and I don't like to repeat that unless you have a strong reason that's well accepted. Okay. Yes, Karina. And I would like everyone to please share thoughts on this. So we'll read one more time, okay? We'll read one more time. Who would like to read this time? Because when we read, it's not that just one person is reading. Okay, everyone has to read. Everyone has to try to comprehend that, okay? Because then we'll discuss. We want everyone to get chance to read, okay? So if you have read once, then let's give chance to others also, okay? Yes, Mehul?
So
Translation.
therefore, any person who seriously desires real happiness must seek a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. Initiation. The qualification of bona fide guru is that he's realized the conclusions of scriptures by deliberation and is able to convince the others of these conclusions, such as great personalities who have taken shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material considerations, should be understood to be bona fide spiritual masters.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now who's going to share what we just read? Right? I mean, you don't have to repeat as it is. I don't expect that, but you should be able to at least share one or two thoughts from what you read. Yes, Mishti?
We should like humbly approach a guru for like initiation.
Yes. There are two themes in this verse. We should approach a spiritual master. Why? Can anyone tell why? That's also there in here. We read that. Yes, Lakshay.
We need a guru so that we don't like for initiation, so that we don't do anything wrong. Like we do the right thing.
Okay. That's correct, but I'm looking more specific from what we just read. Yes, Karina?
It's the best way to go back to Godhead.
That is correct, but I think one who seriously desires real happiness, that's the key point. If we desire happiness, and the word used is Shreya, you all know Shreya? Shreya, Uttama. Uttama means what? Uttam. Uttama is chintitam kuryat, right? Uttama, Purushottama, right? You remember? So what does Uttama mean? Adhama, Uttama. Adhama, lowest. Uttama means topmost, highest. So what is Shreyas Prayas? Shreyas Prayas we have discussed. We should go for Shreyas or Prayas. What does Shreyas means? Where does the word Shreya comes in the Bhagavad Gita? 2.7. What is Arjuna asking? Krishna, give me what? Yat Shreyasyan Nishchitam Brohitanme. Tell me what is good for me. So here, Jigyasu means who is inquisitive. Shreya Uttama. About what? About real happiness. That person, that soul, that jiva should approach Guru. Now the first line or the first part of the verse talks about if we want real happiness, which is all of us, right? How many of us want real happiness? We all want real happiness. Then Shabde Pare Chanishnatam, then we should approach a bona fide spiritual master who knows the conclusion of Vedas or who knows the science of bhakti. And he has taken shelter of Krishna. Then the next verse, the next half of the verse talks about the qualities of the Guru. So what are the qualities or the qualifications? That he has realized the conclusion of the scriptures, is able to convince others of this conclusion. Number 2, taken shelter of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Number 3, left material considerations, right? And should be, that person is bona fide Guru. Okay, so 2 themes are there. 1, if we want real happiness, we should approach a Guru. Then who is a Guru? Who's bona fide Guru? Then we have a few qualities. I think Naina also joined. Is that from iPhone? Who knows? Navya, you know her? Or Vinita knows? Can you rename?
Hey Krishna Prabhuji, Naina is she's part of our ISKCON Jackson group. Yeah.
Very nice. Is that her on the iPhone?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Thank you for joining. We're very grateful. And if you're in a position to turn your camera on, that really helps to connect better and engage better. Thank you. Today is your today we are getting the fortune first time to be getting your association as a group. Thank you. I heard a lot of good things about you and your family, that how you're all so eagerly practicing Krishna consciousness, and your mother, your family are so sincere spiritual seekers. I'm very blessed and fortunate. And Sampada also joined. Haribol, Krishna, Vinayak, Viraj, Sahas. Wow. Okay. Now we'll do some reading. Okay. We'll do some. And we'll not go to, we'll go like paragraph by paragraph. Okay. Let's read the first paragraph. Who has not yet got a chance? And of course, we have to comprehend also. Okay. So everyone, please try to pay attention so we can comprehend also what we are reading. Yes, Vinita.
Hare Krishna. According to Srila Sridhara Swami, the word Shabde refers to the Vedic literature and Pari refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The bona fide spiritual master must be Nishnatam, deeply experienced in authorized Vedic literatures and in practical understandings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Without scriptural knowledge and practical realization of the personality of Godhead, a so-called guru will be unable to dissipate the doubts of his disciples and therefore unable to execute the function of bringing the sincere student back to Godhead. The symptom of realized understanding of the Vedas and Krishna is upashamashrayam. In other words, the bona fide spiritual master is one who has retired from the glittering illusions of materialistic society, friendship, and love. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. So, any thoughts from this part of the purport? Who's going to share something? What we just read or heard? At least you can share one line from the paragraph, what was covered. Yes, Mishti, please.
One, we have to for Krishna consciousness, we should be free from materialistic influences.
Excellent. Yes. So this paragraph is, so there are two themes in this verse, right? What are the two themes? Can everyone type in? Let's see who all know the two themes in this verse. Yeah, please type in. Number one is that one must, if we want real happiness, we must approach Guru. And number two is the qualities of Guru. So here, Sridhar Swami, who's the great Acharya in our parampara, is telling that the spiritual master, the word uses Nishnatham. The two words are used here. Shabde, Nishnatham, and Upa Shamashrayam. Upa Shamashrayam. He has taken full shelter of Krishna and completely not interested in material activities. So 100% Krishna conscious, in short. That's the quality of a pure devotee, right? And also knows the science of scriptures. So when we say, oh, a guru is not one who says, oh, I feel like this, I think the world is like this, I think, no. We always want to quote from Bhagavad Gita, correct? If we don't quote from Bhagavad Gita, then I'll say, okay, like, who are you to say? Like, but when we say, oh, Bhagavad Gita says that, then basically we are saying the Supreme Lord Krishna speaks it. So I'm not saying this because I feel like this is coming directly from the lotus mouth of God or the song of God. Therefore, we must always try to quote from scriptures if we want our words to have any meaning or potency. Okay, next we'll read this paragraph. Who has not yet read? Sampada, you want to try?
Sure, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Within the material world, one is certainly attracted to becoming a great intellectual, a powerful politician, the loving father of many beautiful and affectionate little children, the most honored welfare worker, or a highly admired and successful businessman. But none of these material positions have a permanent basis, nor do they afford permanent happiness, because they are all based on the primary misunderstanding by which one identifies himself with the material body. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Very nice. So what was the theme of this verse or this paragraph? Sorry, what did we realize? Atar, come on, tell me what was the essence of this part of the purport. Want to share some thoughts?
Like basically, you have to like be kind of like respectful and like not be in a bad like manner. Like I got that's what I can like tell.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Ahas, you want to share some thoughts from this paragraph?
I thought this paragraph was. I mean, I was gonna say the same thing, but I don't really have that many.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to say Ayush. Thanks for joining, Sahas. We love your association. Ayush, you want to share some thoughts? Okay. How about Vinita? You want to try?
Hare Krishna. So, like, what I got from this like this part of the purport is that, like, in order to be a guru, you have to have proper like knowledge of the scriptures, and you can't just not have the knowledge and then claim to be a guru, because that's not like doesn't count.
Very good. I think Mehul shared in the chat. I like that. And what others also said is also relevant, that when we talk about real happiness, how many of us want real happiness? You all want? Okay. Now, honestly, from your heart, tell me, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? For some, it could be meaning, oh, I want the Xbox, I'll be really happy. For some, it could be, I want the new bike, I'll be really happy. So, what does it mean to you? What do you personally believe? Or what your, if you think that if that comes in your life, or that it could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be an object, it could be a place, it could be a situation or circumstance, right? If I can just go to Alaska, I'll be really happy, right? Someone may think like that, and that's fine. It's their understanding of life. So everyone, please tell me honestly, what do you think is real happiness for you? Everyone has to respond this question. Think for a moment, and try to respond to it. What is it? You all want to be really happy, correct? Is anyone wants to be really miserable or unhappy? We don't want that. Okay, so that's for sure. We all want real happy. But now, what does real happiness mean for you? That's the thought. That's the question. And I won't share their responses. They're anonymous. So someone said stability. Okay. AI companion.
I accidentally clicked that. I was just looking at the new stuff on the bottom of the screen, and I saw AI companion. I don't know what.
Yeah, there's all participants only from when they join. Okay, I don't know. What is that? I'll decline it for now, unless we know what we are doing. Okay, someone said time. Can you elaborate a little bit? Like, what does it mean, time? If you have like more time for yourself? Satisfaction, good point. Make sure things are going well. Like, can you elaborate? Like, what thing? Like, what thing? Is it like breakfast is going well? Or is it the world is going well? Is it like your clothes are ironed on time? Like, what will, like, because that's a very, very big thing. Try to be healthy as healthy as possible. As healthy, okay. Getting A grades in all the subjects, okay. No stress, interesting. Getting a dream job. What's your dream job? Maybe you can write that. I'll be happy to hear. Friends or serving in temple. Okay. Everyone, please try to respond. This is a very interesting question, is it not? Because we're all wanting real happiness, right? But we should know what we're wanting, right? Is it not? What if you have like a big list of 100 things you can like, well, someone said, see, now we are coming to the stuff. Big job, big car, big money, right? A lot of money, dream job. See, we are not against all those things, correct? Are we against big job? Are we against a big house? Are we against taking care of the body? Not at all. We're not against that. You know, I have work, your parents have work or business or some kind of, you know, way to earn livelihood. We're not against it. And most of us live in homes. I mean, I'm sorry, all of us live in home, right? No one is living in a, like, under a tree, right? But the point here is the scriptures are teaching us what is real happiness. So within the world, one is attracted to become a great intellectual or a great engineer, great doctor, great lawyer, great this, great that. You can add more things. Or have a lot of big family. Someone can say real happiness means beautiful wife, beautiful husband, beautiful family, beautiful children, beautiful house, right? Someone can say that. A most honored welfare worker, or, oh, someone will say, okay, my happiness to me means to serve the poor. That's fine. Or a highly admired, oh, big businessman. I want to have 1,000 people working for me. I want to have a multi-million-dollar company. But none, see what's Prabhupada saying, none of these material possessions have a permanent basis. So in short, these are not real happiness, nor do they afford permanent happiness. They can only give momentary pleasure, right? Because they're all based on the primary misunderstanding by which one identifies himself with the material body. What does that mean? These are all connected to body. Is it not? Right? But we are not the body. So if we desire things for the happiness of the body and think that as permanent happiness, we will never be permanent happy because we are not permanently this body. If we want permanent happiness, we have to work at the permanent level, and that level is the spiritual soul level. But again, we are not against all those things which most of you mentioned: dream house, dream car, dream money, dream job, dream this. Any thoughts there? Does it all make sense? And we can aspire for all those things, it's fine, but also aspire for real happiness. That will only give, ask your parent, right? Try to ask this question, okay? This is your homework, maybe. Ask them. At some point, they did not have a house, correct? They bought the house. Ask them, did that give them real happiness? Real happiness. Yes, it may have given some momentarily peace of mind or some momentarily happiness, but then, oh, I need to get this plumber thing fixed in the kitchen, something is leaking, this is broken. It's owning house, endless chores, never-ending task. Same with the job. Your parents could be working in nice jobs or business or whatever. Ask them, is that giving them real happiness, my dear father, mother? What will they say? Yes? Do you think the answer will be yes? How many of you think answer will be yes? So I think you already know the answer, right? All of you are saying the answer will be no, right? Right? So you're all intelligent people. If you think that that's not giving them real happiness, won't you try to think what should be giving them real happiness? If the house is not giving real happiness, if the car is not giving, they may have nice car also, right? What do you think? Does that give real, like some of your parents may have bought a new car, right? Were they happy at that time? Maybe for a few days. But did they ask them? Did that give real happiness? What will be the answer? No. So you all know. So the intelligent person tries to think on these and tries to go for real happiness. And that is to approach a bona fide spiritual master and work on the spiritual level without compromising the needs of the body, because body is the medium. We promote good health, we promote good studies, good job, but balance, right? I got some slides for all of you. There are 3 ways of attaining knowledge, okay? And we'll try to discuss that. How many of you know this? You have to acquire spiritual knowledge, right? There are 3 ways of attaining knowledge about God or spiritual subjects. One is pratyaksha. Pratyaksha means direct seeing from our eyes, hearing from our ears, direct sense perception. Anuman means guess. I think there is no God. I think I am God. I think you are God. I think Atharv is God. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. I think the world will end tomorrow. You'll say, man, this guy is crazy, That's even worse, right? And the third and the best is Shabda. Shabde Parechanishnatam Shabda Praman. Hearing from bona fide spiritual master or the words of scriptures. Okay. Let's see one by one these topics. Seeing, believing. How many of you say seeing is believing? Whatever we see, we have you done this experiment that a straw or a stick appears to be broken but it's not bent? Is it actually bent? No. You can try this. Take a beaker, put half of it, fill it with water and put a stick. It'll appear to be bent, but it's not actually bent. This is called illusion, right? Our senses are imperfect. There are 4 defects. Tendency to be illusion. Do you agree with that? That senses are imperfect. We tend to get illusion, right? We commit mistakes also from direct sense perception. Something we perceive as something, but actually it's not. And cheating propensity. Our eyes have a range. If something is really close, right? Try to bring your, if you have something anything like a book, like a small book, try to read it just 1 centimeter or 5 millimeters away from your eye. You won't be able to read it. Or if it's very far, eagles can see, right? Miles away, but can we see? We can't see. Most of us have glasses too. Kali Yuga, what to say? Seeing miles away, we can't see, meters away or 100 feet. So ears have a range. Dogs can hear certain ranges we can't hear. orange after sugar. It means it will appear to be sour, but orange after lemon, it will appear to be sweet. Did the orange change? No, our perception changed. So that means whatever we perceive from senses is not correct. Water touched with warm hand appear cool, correct? If your hands are warm, you touch the same water, normal temperature, it'll appear cool. But water, if you put your hands in ice for some time and then touch normal water, it will appear to be warm, right? We all have experienced this. Okay, this is interesting. What do you see in here? Does anyone see anything? Try to focus for a few moments. If you see something, type in the chat box. See, everyone is seeing this differently. This is more complex. We'll go to the next one. Oh yes, Karina said something. Karina, you're sure? Yes, actually that's the answer. Karina, go ahead.
Prabhuji, I looked closely and I looked up and I also closed my eyes. I think I saw Jesus.
Yeah, actually that's the answer. So try to blink your eyes, try to focus, and then try to blink your eyes, and then you'll see something. Blink open, blink, try to focus. Like focus and then close open like fast. And see if you can see something else. Karina, you see that now? So Karina was seeing Jesus. You see, it's little. I'll share this with you later also. Anyone else able to see that or him? Athar, able to figure out?
Yeah, like if you blink your eyes really really fast, you can see the eyes and then the nose.
Yeah,
Prabhuji,
first focus for 5-10 seconds and then start blinking fast.
Prabhuji, I watched the video before that had this picture already, so I already knew what was going on. As soon as I saw the sign, I was like, yes, I know what this is.
I see, Prabhuji.
You see? Okay, see now more people are able to see. See, just the same picture. I didn't change this. This is a static image. It's not a video. You see? This is the power of illusion. Okay, how about this? What do you see? Come on, type in, everyone, in the chat. What do you see in here? Now, this doesn't need blinking. Okay, many of you are saying, oh, I see a triangle. But there is no triangle actually in this picture, right? There's no triangle. The mind just makes us think. So see, Pratyaksha Praman is okay, how about this? What do you see in here? Two old people and a vase. Okay. There are two old people, but there are two these. Like one guy playing this violin, and there's there's another person here. There's a lot, right? And this there are more. Okay, how about this? Is anything moving in the here? How many of you see moving kind of cylinders or something? Most of you, right? But whichever circle you feel is moving, now just focus on that and just tell me if it's really moving. If you think some circle is moving, just focus on that particular circle and tell me if it's moving or not. Is it moving? You see how eyes are imperfect? It's not, then it doesn't move, right? If you focus on that circle, it stops moving. Like that, there are so many ways of optical illusion we can easily get. So the point is that pratyaksha praman is not a good way of attaining knowledge. This is a little more scientific stuff. I'll skip that. Then guesswork, anuman praman. So anuman praman is even more dangerous for guessing. You know the story of this six blind people, right? So 6 blind people, they went, they had not seen the elephant, but someone touches this tusks and see, oh, it looks like an arrow. Someone touches the trunk and say, oh, it looks like a snake. Someone touches the ear, oh, it looks like an axe. Someone touching the big belly, oh, it's like a wall. Someone is feeling like a tree. Someone is thinking like a rope. But is that correct understanding? No. The correct understanding is when someone sees the true picture with the open eyes. So we cannot just guesstimate things here. This is also, like commonly taught in schools that man came from monkeys. That's also a guesstimate, right? It's an anuman praman, but that's not the truth, right? That human beings existed parallelly with the monkeys, also existed millions of years back. So we rely on what? Shabda Praman. And Shabda Praman means approaching bona fide spiritual master. Like how Parikshit Maharaj approached Shukdev Goswami, how Arjuna approached Krishna, Lord Krishna. And so many other examples are there. So referring to the words of God, scriptures. These are like manual of life, right? Scriptures not only tell us about the like whatever has been told in the scripture, like cow dung. Cow dung is used for now cancer treatment. There is a lot of medicinal value also. It's not just stool of an animal. It is a lot of potency, right? Same with cow urine. The word bhugol is used in scriptures. So many plants have life now. It is mentioned in scriptures, and modern scientists are now getting to that conclusion. Human embryology is mentioned in the scriptures, human Bhagavatam. Scientists, are getting to it now. So many, all these scientific truths are already mentioned in the scriptures. Yoga, astrology, metallurgy, astronomy, the prediction of the great soul, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Buddha, Chanakya Pandit, King Ashoka. So many of these people were mentioned in the scriptures prior to their appearance or birth. Can any one of you tell what you ate? Today is October 22nd. Can any one of you tell what you ate on September 22nd, lunchtime? Or any time in the day what you ate? Breakfast, lunch, any one meal, can you tell? On September 22nd, 2023? How about October 22nd, 2022? You ate something that day, right? But can you tell for sure what you ate that day? See, it's so hard for us to even tell what has actually happened. Very hard, correct? What to speak? Can you tell what will you eat on October 22nd, 2024? We can't even tell that, right? But scriptures, the words of God, so perfectly tell where will he born, in which year, all these things like about Lord Buddha, which town he'll be born, etc., etc. Everything is very well predicted. So these are some ways that, like someone may say, hey, why do you trust in Vedas? Someone can ask this question. So we should have the answer. Why do we put faith in the words of God? It's unchangeable. It doesn't change, right? Okay. Let's take some thoughts, some comments so far. Or any questions? So we covered about the 3 modes of attaining knowledge: Pratyaksha, Anuman, and Shabda. We discussed some qualifications of a bona fide guru. We also discussed what is meant by real happiness. We also discussed we are not saying forget about the body, but we are saying to focus on the spirit level if you want real happiness, while parallelly balancing bodily things. Okay, anyone wants to share? Any thoughts, comments, questions, reflections from today's discussion? Okay, how about it's nice if you share. It helps your learning and it helps me also to understand how you're able to comprehend things. So please take a moment to reflect on something from today's discussion. Yes, Athar.
I found it I found the pictures really interesting, like about the like illusions and stuff, because like that added another perspective to me.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Sorry, my network is. Thank you, Athar, for sharing that. It's very important to, like not be like sometimes we fight. Oh, I see this, and you can fight with your sibling, but I see this, and you can have a big fight about it. But let's try to understand that, we could see things differently. We could understand things differently. It helps to broaden our horizon and perspective. Thank you. What else? Yes, Lakshay.
I found it interesting when you said that guessing is like more dangerous than like using our senses.
Guessing? Exactly. Guessing is more dangerous because it's just like a throwing arrow in the dark. Yeah, right? What's the likelihood of if I say, oh, it may snow tomorrow, it's like, or it's such a no, without proper understanding, without proper logic, without proper any proof, if I can just say anything, but so it's very, very dangerous. But people do that. This whole Darwin theory is based on guesswork, and that's actually not true. Okay, what else? Any few last comments before we wrap up? Yes, Karina, want to share something? Okay, back to this verse. So if you feel inspired, please try to memorize this verse 11:321. Sampada can help to put that for everyone. Right? 11.321 from the Srimad Bhagavatam, very, very important. So, Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta. Therefore, we should approach or take shelter. Prapadyeta. You should take shelter of whom? Of a bona fide guru. Why? For topmost benefit. Shreya Uttamam. If we are inquisitive about topmost benefit, then we must take shelter. Who? Who knows Shabda. So we discussed this, the Shabda Praman. We'll link that too, because he knows the essence of the scriptures. And he has taken full shelter. Upa Shamashrayam. He has taken full shelter of whom? Of the Supreme Lord, Lord Hari, Lord Krishna, the absolute truth. Okay? Brahmani, Upa, Shama, Shrayam. Okay, so I guess we can pause here. And by the way, the month of Kartik is coming. You all know that, right? From 29th of October, that is Sunday. So today is Sunday. Next Sunday will be the 29th. So how many of you like this month? Very nice. It's a very beautiful month. We should offer lamps, should celebrate the festivals with our family, friends, devotees as far as possible, and try to make every day of this month special by chanting the Damodara-ashtakam, worshipping Tulasi. Okay, the month of Kartik. So Nana wants to know more about it. We will discuss on 29th also on the month of Kartik, and of course your local leaders will also have programs. Narangi Mataji, and we'll also do more programs in the month of Kartik. But in briefly, I will explain. This is a very, very special month. Especially, so many spiritual festivals come like Govardhan Puja, Deepavali. It's a month of Lord Damodar. Mother Radharani is the presiding deity of this month, right? So it is very, very special month. So we should offer lamps like a diya or candle. Lamp is, everyone has, I think, access to lamps. We should have a picture of Sri Yashoda Damodar in our altar, which is easily accessible. And we should offer lamp to the beautiful form of Krishna called Damodar, who was bound by the ropes of love, like Mother Yashoda bound Krishna with the grinding mortar. It's a long story, but I'm just sharing in a minute that Leela also happened. The festival of Deepavali also comes this month. The festival of Govardhan Puja, Go Puja, and Bhishma Panchak. Many, many special festivals are there. So, yes. Does that help? And the word Kartik comes because the daughter of Mother Kirti, is the presiding deity, or Radharani. That's not the word. It's called Kartik month, or also known as Damodar month. Okay, so please try to make the most of this month by extra chanting, reading of verses, chanting Damodara Ashtakam, and along with your friends, family. Try to inspire someone. Remember last time we discussed that? Try to encourage someone, your friend, your neighbor, those who are not doing this lamp offering. It takes only 2 minutes maybe to offer a lamp. Encourage someone, your relative, whether in India or US or anywhere, right? We all have some friends, relatives. We can try to inspire them. Okay, so we'll continue next time. I think on 29th, we'll do it in the morning because I may not be available in the evening due to my travels, but we'll try to do in the morning around 11 Eastern time. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Kartik month. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveta Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.